Sophie Cunningham drops honest take on Michael Porter Jr. Wnba remarks. Indiana Fever's Sophie Cunningham responded to Brooklyn Nets Michael Porter Jr.'s controversial take about Wnba All-Stars hypothetically facing a McDonald's All-American high school boys team. Porter Jr. says the most talented high school boys in the country would beat a Wnba All-Star team or the United States Women's Olympic squad. Cunningham, who also attended the University of Missouri, Porter Jr.'s alma mater, agreed with the veteran's take, per her podcast, Show Me Something Sophie Cunningham and Wes Wilson. So I would say that's probably true. I mean, it's probably true, Cunningham said. I don't want to be unrealistic or delusional, men are just stronger, bigger, athletic, they just are a different build. And if so, if you put them up against females, well, yeah, they're going to win, duh. For Cunningham, it's a biological stance that applies not only to basketball. If you are a professional football player, basketball player, really any sport, Cunningham added. But let's just take it basketball, because that's where we're both at. To me, if you're in that elite level group, yeah, you should be able to beat the girls. Porter Jr. has received plenty of flack for his take on top Wnba prospects beating women already in the pros. However, given the athletic and physical advantages, Cunningham says the boys would be heavily favored. Michael Porter Jr.'s controversial Wnba take. Nets forward Michael Porter Jr. said plenty over the summer, making controversial statements about sports gambling and a hypothetical Wnba All-Star game against a McDonald's boys All-American squad. Porter Jr.'s name was mentioned in many headlines over the summer. Still, Porter Jr. stood by his take on Wnba All-Stars. He said, per Late Show's X, formerly Twitter, I'm the biggest fan of the Wnba, he said. I have two sisters that for most of my childhood beat me every single day at basketball. I'm the biggest fan of the Wnba. I grew up with Sophie Cunningham. She's also from my city, so we've talked a little about just being able to chop it up and talk on the podcast and things like that.